guys about.
What's going on, y'all? Hopefully you guys are having a banger of a day. We are back with some Magic the Gathering, and we have ourselves another deck. We have Gruul Counters here by BestSmurgNA. He was in a tournament, and I will provide the link to MTG Melee for this deck list. However, I did make a couple adjustments. I played it a little bit. Wanted to see how it maneuvered and worked, and we'll go ahead and get into that right now. But I added 2 cards, making this a 62 card deck. And I'll kind of explain why here in a second. But Gruul Counters. Gruul +1/+1 counters. We have a lot of artifacts in here. Teething Wormlet, great card. Don't really have to go over this too much. I think most people know what this is. But if you have 3 or more artifacts on the board, he has Death Touch. And every single time an artifact enters the battlefield, you gain a life. And if it's the first time this happened, you put a 1/1 counter on him, which is super cool. Ginger Brute, very popular card. Most people know that. Haste. 1 mana, 1/1 haste. Iron Apprentice, great card. Not a lot of people focus on this one. Very cheap card to craft. However, this deck is not. I do want to warn you about that. But it enters with a +1/+1 counter on it. When it dies, you put its counters on somebody else that you control. Goldvein Hydra. It's Goldvein Hydra. This card is incredible. This is the only new card, I believe, in this entire deck. Goldvein Hydra is stellar. Green, X. You put X 1/1 counters on it, whatever you put mana into it. Vigilance, Triple Haste. And when it dies, you create tapped treasure tokens, which helps this deck a lot, right? We're doing artifact Gruul counters. I know it's crazy to kind of put all that together, but it works, okay? Alright, also, you don't see a lot of Ozolith in here. I think this is probably one of the worst cards in here, but it has its moments. I like the fact that you can cycle it, which is nice. Makes this card significantly better in the deck. Kyrion Beastcaller, stellar card. Put a 1/1 counter on it whenever you play another creature. When this dies, you also distribute its counters as well, which is super awesome. Inti kind of gets us through. Maybe we need to discard a card into the graveyard, or maybe we just want to get that last little bit of extra damage for trample. Whenever you discard a card, you do get to basically Reckless Impulse. Right, so kind of nice. You get to possibly play the cards. Agatha Soul Cauldron is really what this deck... I wouldn't say it's built around this card, but this card puts in some work. So you can exile a card, you put a 1/1 counter on a creature. That creature has all the abilities of the exiled card, activated ability. We want to use Voldaren Thrillseeker here. You can back up 2, so put 2 1/1 counters on a creature. Till the end of turn, they gain this ability. But if you exile Voldaren Thrillseeker using that Agatha Soul Cauldron, all your creatures can pay 1 mana, sacrifice itself, and do damage equal to its power. So you can see how this is going to get a little crazy really quickly. Couple other extra pieces. So Ginger has been a very good card, surprisingly. So being able to scry is huge. And a 3/1, not too shabby. Not too shabby. Being able to have the abilities of haste, hexproof, and trample if the opponent has a planeswalker, pretty sweet. Sentinel, I feel like a little bit, this is probably one of the worst cards in the deck. However, when this enters the battlefield and attacks, you create another artifact. That artifact can also put 1/1 counters on your creatures later, so that's pretty sweet. One addition I made to this deck is Yavimaya Iconiclast. I felt like the deck had too much land, but instead of removing land, I prefer to add cards to the deck. And usually my happy medium's 23 lands. I'm pretty sure this is probably 24 lands. Let's see. 13 plus 5, 18, 20. It's 23 lands, so that's perfect. But this deck, it's so low in mana cost, as there's only 6 3-drops in the entire thing, that you don't mind keeping less lands. So I'm going to kind of show you why I wanted to add this card. Hopefully it shows up, but it's really just that like extra little bit of damage. I could have added maybe something like a Lightning Strike or something, but this gets a +1/+1 counter, or it gets +1/+1, and has trample. So if you can put some +1/+1 counters on it, it could get that trample, or it can make that trample really worth it. Also, it itself can get pretty big for 3 mana. A nice little 4/3, and if you can Voldaren Thrillseeker 4 damage, that's a lot. So, in general, I'm hoping this card helps a little bit. Maybe, like I said, a Lightning Strike might be a better spot maybe to finish the game. I also really thought about adding Urbrask's Forge, because I think that card would be awesome, and it's an artifact. It creates, I believe it creates artifacts, and it's just pretty sweet. It's just pretty sweet. So, Urbrask's Forge could definitely be another suggestion. It does take a little bit to get rolling, and it's kind of one of those cards that you're just like, if it's rolling, it's good. But if your opponent has answers for it, not so good anymore. So, Either way, let's go ahead and get into our first game. All right, game number 1 against Imacha. Good luck. Say hello to our opponent. Sure, we'll keep it. Got all the mana we would want. Hello. Say hello to the opponent. We'll go ahead and play the Karplusan Forest. We'll play the Teething Wormlet to start. I know I could get the damage in right away, but I'm going to play an artifact. It's going to get bigger. I think that's probably the way to go here, depending on what our opponent's playing. This deck, in playtesting, did not do well against Esper. Not really a shocker, if we're being honest, but definitely a little bit of a oof for sure. Honestly, I feel like the Ozolith might be the card here. Get everything really rolling. I kind of wanted to play a creature, but Teething Wormlet only triggers once a turn. Here's the once a turn. Gets the +1 counters. Already have a 3/3. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Next turn, might be going a little crazy. Hopefully the opponent's not playing anything too crazy. Plays a Deep Cavern Bat. I respect it a lot, but he's not going to like what he sees in the hand. If we're being honest, he is not going to like this. Plenty of cards to choose from. Ginger Brute's probably the way to go. There it is right there. Of course, got to get rid of the Ginger Brute. Stellar card. Let's go ahead and play the Iron Apprentice. Let's go ahead and play the other Iron Apprentice. Get that thing rolling. There's another artifact. Still gain that life, which is nice. Don't get the extra 1/1 counter, but pretty cool. Deep Cavern Bat. Okay. They're going to give us back the Ginger Brute. I'm not going to play it. I guess I'm not really scared of like a board wipe. I expect a kill spell. Oh, yeah, here we go. Push. Great card. Great card. I love that card. Takes that down. I don't know if we're going to be quick enough. I just don't know if we're going to be quick enough. No cut down, it seems. I could put a +1/+1 counter on the cards, and I think I will do that. You can pay 2 mana, put a 1/1 counter on target card. There it is right there. I will go and swing here. They're going to take the damage. I could have swung with Mishra's Foundry, but I don't want to remind my opponent that I actually have that land card. They do have a Restless Vents, which is a little scary, a 2/3 creature. Brotherhood End is going to be the end of us. Oh no. That might have done it, killing all of our artifacts. Good decision to the opponent. Great decision. We got a Goldvein Hydra, so we're going to keep the pressure on. We're going to go pay X's 4. And honestly, you guys can see how quick this deck is rolling. We are playing against a pretty, what seems to be heavy removal thing. Tear the Peaks is a great card. I feel like they kind of have to block here. And I'm going to give them the Mishra's Foundry if they would like the Mishra's Foundry. But I have a feeling that Goldvein is probably the option here. I think the best card we could pull, possibly pending the opponent's choice. Oh, okay. I was going to say is actually going to be Voldaren Thrillseeker would be a killer card right now. Tear of the Peaks about to put some work in. I can feel it. A Tear of the Peaks on top of the Tear of the Peaks. Oh no, that's not good. That is not good. Kills the Goldvein Hydra. Totally fair. This is why I kind of thought about adding the Lightning Strike, and it's kind of looking good right now. Land. The game is going to get us with land here. There's nothing really that could help us other than maybe a Goldvein Hydra. There's a Preacher. There's a Preacher. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, game. There it is. Dink. Dink. Do they have a Play with Fire? Do they have a Shock? Do they have a Lightning Strike? And we get another land. After just talking about at the beginning, too many lands in the deck, we get hit again. That's tough. That's so tough. We had it multiple times. GG to the opponent. Good game. Good game, opponent. As you guys can see, we got them down to 2 life. We just couldn't quite get there. That is a defeat. That is really, really saddening. But it is what it is. It's how the cookie crumbles. We're going to keep rolling with it. Show you guys what this deck really is capable, hopefully. All right. On to game number 2. We are playing Garnef. Garnef, okay. Wow. Could I have not had a worse hand? We are definitely mulliganing that. This is significantly better. The question is, what do we keep? Because you want to have the Voldaren, you want to have the Ozolith. I think we get rid of... Oh, man, that's tough. Do we risk it and get rid of a land? Let's do it. Let's risk it. Let's risk it. They are playing first a Mishra, which we're actually fine with, to an Iron Apprentice. Kind of want to get some creatures on the board. Hopefully this is not an Esper control list. Please. Humans. Okay. So you're saying we have a chance. Now the question is, Ozolith feels like the right play, but pulling this Iconiclast feels kind of nice. That's tough. I'm gonna go Ozolith. I'm gonna go Ozolith. Send it. Maybe I should have attacked first. That's a minor misplay. No reason to play a card that doesn't benefit you. They're probably gonna play that either way, but that's tough to watch. That's tough to watch. Double blocks. Guess I'll kill the thing that makes the token. That's tough. Okay. I think we play Yavimaya next turn. War Leader's Call. Great card. Great card. Makes that a 2/2. I respect it a lot. Copperline Gorge. Ooh, I can back up the Voldaren itself. I think I go Voldaren here, as long as I have the Ozolith, right? Put it on itself. It's a 4/4, which is nice. I'm curious what this deck is, because if it's just Boros Convoke, then we're going to be in for a tough battle. But maybe they'll do something a little jankier. They stopped. Another Resolute Reinforcement, I think, is what's coming here. Man, that's tough. Resolute Reinforcement can kill my Thrill Seeker, but that's okay. I'll play the Yavimaya for the 3 mana. Grab myself a nice little 4/3. Go ahead and swing. If they play another Resolute Reinforcement, they don't. Say if they do, maybe they block the Yavimaya, or maybe they block the Thrill Seeker, but we'll leave the Thrill Seeker open. If they don't want to take care of it, this might not be looking too bad for us here. Land, please don't play a Wandering Emperor, please. I don't see that being played in this deck, but you never know. We are playing in a lower rank. There's Knight Errant of Eos, and that's fair. Now, do I ping the Errant of Eos? Never mind, I take it back. I was going to, but that doesn't do anything. It grabs a Warden. Okay. And I'm curious, do I even... I guess I just kind of chill. I don't need to do anything right now, this moment. Goldvein Hydra's massive. I could play a Goldvein Hydra for, I think, let's see. If one or more 1/1 counters we put on any artifact creature you control, you may put that many +1 counters are put on it instead. I like the Goldvein idea, but I think I can actually do more damage with another Thrill Seeker. If I put it on the Yavimaya, they'll be more willing to get rid of the Yavimaya than the Voldaren. But if they do block they want to keep Errant, we'll just sack it. Cool. Sounds like a plan. They can take this damage. Bang, bang. Down 2 life. Couldn't finish out the last game. Can we finish out this game? I don't know. But I sure do hope so. I sure do hope so. Opponent's thinking. He's like, how can I not die here? How can I not die here? This is tough. This is tough. Wait, did I mess up the last one? I think I would have won. I think I misplayed. If I attacked with Yavimaya, it had the backup. I could have sent it. Oh, I messed up. I was being silly. I could have won. If I lose, that's on me. If I lose, that's all on me, man. And the Voldaren's down. I'd love an Agatha right now, or another Voldaren. Agatha Soul's Call. Oh, I couldn't have asked it. I couldn't have planned it better myself. Let's see what the opponent does. Anything crazy? I don't know if they know what's happening, but they better do something right now. Right now. No? Well. Now? Please don't hurt. Please don't. Let's go for the dub. Looks like they can't do anything. Take that 8 damage. Take that 8 damage. Let's go. Just like that. That's how you take care of it. All right. That was pretty clean. That was pretty clean. Victory there. That's cool. I'll take it. I can't complain. We'll go ahead and move on to the next game. Hopefully we can get a nice positive win-loss ratio here. Hopefully. I really enjoy this deck. This deck is very enjoyable. It's quicker than people think it is. It's not mono red quick. Let's chillax a little bit, but it could do some damage. Yavimaya Iconiclast did put in a little bit of work. I added that to the deck list. The deck list I'll be putting down below will be the, or maybe I'll put both. I'll put my deck list and the OG. Heck yeah. Opponent goes first here. I don't dislike this hand. Probably Boseiju turn 1 into an into a Teething Warbler into an Ozolith, I think, that like we did before. This should be interesting. We're playing what seems to be Azorius thus far, which yay us. Could be worse. Like I said, I played Esper. Not Esper yet. Lunarch Veteran. Okay. Already a big fan. What's the other card that you have in your hand there, buddy? Making me freak out just a little bit. I'm going to play the Ozolith and see what happens. 1 mana counterspell? No? Okay, that's good. We like to see that. Maybe like a Fading Hope is what I'm expecting. Which would not be great. Okay, takes 3. What's happening? Consider. Errant Street Artist. 1 mana, Flash Defender Haste. For a 0/3, copy target spell you control that wasn't cast. You may choose new targets for that copy. Is that just me or does that sound a little broken? Like that could get a little silly. I don't know what they're playing. Case of the Uneaten. Man, they are just going to gain a bunch of life. Okay, this should be fascinating. Okay. My heart says play Inti so I can get some more land. The other part of me is saying, why wouldn't you just play Iron Apprentice? This is tough. This is really tough. I feel like I have to play the Inti to get land. I know the deck only needs a little bit, but it needs a little bit more than 2 here. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna play the Inti. Not my favorite decision here. Let's not get it twisted. I'm not in love with this idea. I'm gonna get rid of the. I think I'm gonna get rid of the Sentinel. I know, a little crazy. I'm going to get rid of the Sentinel. Surgeon. I don't know what I'm playing yet, so this is a little strange. Let's get a land. Sure, yep. I get another Surginger. I got a 5/5. They're gaining a bunch of life, so I don't know if they need to go crazy here. What do you have right now? Tap 3 untapped creatures you control. Surveil 1. So they're going to Surveil. This is a weird deck. I'm not sure what kind of off-meta thing. Transcendent Message. Convoke and draw X cards. I don't think I've actually seen that card ever played. But I'm fascinated by the deck. 2 cards in hand makes me super thrilled that this most likely isn't a counter deck. Knight of Errant Eos again strikes. Okay, this is not looking ideal. Not looking ideal. What do we got? Weird deck. I like it though. Convoke. Playing a bunch of cheap creatures. Got Captive Weird. 1 mana, 1/3 defender. If you flip it over, you can exile the top card of your library until the end of turn. You may play that card. Weird deck. Like, that's a strange deck that you don't see very often. So, I'm impressed and intrigued and all the other things. I don't know what to play. I'm going to play Iron Apprentice. Maybe that wasn't the right pick. Or that can just be a 7/7. That's totally awesome too. I'll play the Surginger. Another counter. And yeah, I mean, do I swing both? It doesn't make much sense. Yeah, I can't quite do what I'm trying to do here. I'll do the 7. I am going to get rid of the Ginger Brew. I don't think right now that is a card I need. Give my 7/7, 9/9 Trample and Death Touch. I get a Voldaren Thrill Seeker, and I have to play it this turn, don't I? You may play that card until your next end step. No, that's okay. Agatha would be huge right now. Agatha would be freaking massive. They have a lot of blockers. This is just a weird, scary deck. Larder Zombie. Larder Zombie. That's a choice for a name. What's happening right now? Don't touch my stuff. Don't look at my cards. Oh no, what are we doing? Are they gonna get aggressive right now? Wow, what a weird deck. Like I don't even know. I think I just have to keep attacking with my 9/9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They do have 9 right now. I will swing this. I will discard a card. Please give me a good card. Voldaren would be awesome. Agatha would be even better. Let's go. No, I'm not going to sacrifice you, Sir Ginger. They can't block out and kill me, but they can block enough so this doesn't kill them. If they don't figure out a way to... Well, they got to block it. This is actually... Come on. Make it happen. Don't play anything. No. 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 They're going to convoke. They're going to convoke a billion cards. I freaking love it. I freaking love it. Good for them. Next to damage. They're going to take 7. Did I just win? Did I just win again against whatever this deck is? Agatha. Okay. Yep. Agatha. Oh, wait, did it exile? No! I thought it exiled the Voldaren. Or not or went to the graveyard. It did not. What do I do then? Guess I just put a 1/1 counter on something else. I can't keep doing it to a certain... Could do Sir Ginger. Could do Inti. I'm going to go Sir Ginger. That's really sad. That is really sad. I thought I had something going crazy out here. I could have done the Ginger Brew. I could still do the Ginger Brew. I just have to pray that they don't do anything crazy. They're going to surveil on at the beginning of their turn or before their upkeep. Okay. Plays a land. Wingmantle Chaplain. It's a Defender's deck. Let's go. I'm a big fan. Opponent. Nice. Look at that. Oh my god. Good for them. I can't even be mad. I quite literally cannot even be mad. That was a stellar play. Stellar play. Another Agatha. Oh my god. Okay. What I can do... Is this haste? It has haste. No. No. Okay. Gonna do it anyways. I'm gonna put a 1/1 counter on you. It's gonna get trample, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm just gonna swing with you. No real reason to swing with the Sir Ginger. They could block a lot. It's not really worth it. We'll go here. I'll drop an Agatha, which could be dangerous. But I'm really just hoping for a freaking Voldaren Thrill Seeker. That's really what I'm looking for. A land. A land. I'm going to make the ability to only block with a haste creature. We'll go next. Dude, Wingmantle Chaplain was awesome. If they do it again, I'm going to be in deep doo-doo. Next to damage, they're just going to take the 17 and they're going to gain it all back. I'm going to play this. What do I do at this point? I guess I can keep putting a +1/+1 counter on my artifact. Crazy. This is crazy. 7/5, and I have to end my turn. I could have sent Sir Ginger, and they would have been down to most likely still 8 because they probably would have blocked. They get to surveil again. This is awesome. Whatever the opponent, kudos to you. Osio Yogi, I think is how that would be pronounced. Another Wingmantle Chaplain. Good for you. Unbelievable. I don't think I've seen this actually in a long time. And I don't know if they found a piece that just helps them, like this card, Case of the Uneaten Feast. But no cards that we haven't really seen before. It's just... Ooh, do they gain 21 life? Oh my god. Oh my god. Incredible value. Even Voldaren, actually Voldaren Thrill Seeker could win me the game. They're going to tap down stuff to convoke another spell, but what is that spell? What is that spell? Please use Errant Street Artist as part of your convoke cost, whatever it may be. Is this instant speed? See, if it's that, see, I don't know why they would need to do that spell. This is nuts. This is nuts. I can't even mill them. Every single time I think about milling something, I'm like, okay, where's my Jace? I just need to play Jace more. That's a lot of cards to draw. Another defender. Another defender. Ah, they use the Street Artist. So... Oh, no. No, they're gaining too much life. I think they might be out of range. I need a Voldaren right now. I need a Voldaren right now to have the most epic possible, maybe, comeback of all time. But no, they're going to do it again? What's happening right now? They just won. Unbelievable. This awesome deck, by the way. This deck that they're playing is stellar. Like, I'm so happy for them. Like, it's pretty legit. I think I'm just a little frustrated because I'm like, I had a chance to win, and I think with that, there's actually zero chance I win this game at all. Come on, give me the Voldaren to see if I can. I think math says no, I can't. Game, no. There's no way he has another thing to play. Oh, he's discarding. Good. Oh, no. No, and we're getting the waiting for server. Okay, guys, on to game 4. I think we'll end it here because that last match was very long, but we had chances. We had our chances, and this is very similar. I would love to have a 1-drop here, but not the end of the world, to be completely honest. So we're going to go ahead and start with a nice forest. Make them think we're playing mono green instead of mono red. You know? See what opponent's got. Opponent, good? You like your cards? Ah, they mulliganed away a card. That's beneficial. We'll take it. Mono red. They are mono red though, and they want you to know it. Yay me. Now the question is, am I pretending to be scared? No, I gotta play the Beast Caller. And if they kill the Beast Caller, they kill the Beast Caller. If not, I get to play a nice little Ginger Brute. Depends on what they play. Plot card, maybe? I just expect the plot card. Gotta save the Voldaren for that, I think, which is kind of sad. Don't really want to be sending your Voldaren out of a creature. There it is, just playing the Slick Shot show off. And I respect it. I honestly think maybe, should I get rid of that now, is the question of the day. I really do want to get rid of it, but it's like, do I really want to sacrifice my Thrill Seeker? Do I want to sacrifice my Kyrian? Either way, I can't do it this turn. I just realized. Got to pay the 1 mana for it, too. I think this is one of those situations where maybe the Sentinel's the way to go. Get a big body on the board. Ah, man, or the Goldvein, and so I can sacrifice it, get some treasure tokens. You know, we're gonna go the Goldvein Hydra route. Wait, cancel. Kyrian Beast Caller. Whenever you cast a creature spell. Yep, let's do it. Could play a Goldvein and a Ginger Brute, but I don't know if that's really the smartest way either. There it is. We'll go ahead and swing in. See who can go faster. Glad that I don't have a bunch of little things. There's a 2/2. Oh no, the Etching of Kumano. It's going to exile my stuff. So I'm not going to get the dies trigger if I block. Oof. Oof. Can they go faster than us? Probably. Dang, and Kumano's going to kill my Hydra. That's tough. There's the Monstrous Rage. Dang. Wow. Play with fire. My life. Okay, good choice. I'm okay with that. Not really many ways to gain life here. I could Ginger Brute and sack it, but it's like, I don't know if that's the play either. Too bad it's Voldaren time, unfortunately. Not going to be able to get the Goldvein Hydra, am I? When this dies. If a creature dealt damage this turn by a source you control would die. Exile instead. Oh, so we're cruising. So I could put the backup 2 on the Goldvein. Swing with the Goldvein. Next to blockers. I may have just opened myself up a little bit. Still gonna go to damage. Oh, I can't quite do it. I can't quite kill him. No. Oh, that would have been legit. But I'm gonna have to do the slick shot. Darn. That's so frustrating. That's tough. Tough to see. You hate to see it. If they kill me this turn, good on them. GG's. A Monstrous Rage with a Play with Fire could do it, I think. 3, 5, 2. Yeah, that's game. Monstrous Rage and a Play with Fire and it's over. Just like that. I'll pray that they have a land. Tough part here is I have to block. I don't really have an option. I'm expecting double Monstrous Rage. There's one. Where's the Play with Fire? Where's the Lightning Strike? Do it to him. Please don't. Play a creature. Oh my gosh. So you're saying there's a chance? Kinda. Do I got it? I don't. Oh, I do. I have it. I have it. Let's freaking go, I think. Do we? Do we? No, Voldaren died. How am I going to do this? How am I going to get this going? Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Let's get this out here. I have to play Inti. Get the 1/1 counter. Did I just win? I'm trying to process life right now. I think I do. Can I Agatha at instant speed? I think I can. Play the Agatha. If I attack, I discard the Ginger Brute. In response, have the ability to make it not blocked. Is that how that works? Is that how that works? I'm trying to think. I don't want to blow it. Okay. 3 mana, boom. Attack, discard Ginger Brute. Have the ability. Let's do it. I think we can. He attacks. I discard a card. I almost messed up. Hit the Ginger Brute. Put the 1/1 counter on him. Let's go! We had it! Let's go! 2 life, mono red. That's how we're going to end the video, guys. I hope you guys had a banger of a time. I enjoyed this deck a ton. I don't know if Yavimaya Iconiclast is the card that's going to help get this deck a little over. I'm kind of maybe leaning that Urabrask Forge that I mentioned, but also like a Lightning Strike would be golden. Like a couple removal pieces, or at least to finish the game. I'm not sure which one it is. This was stellar. This was truly a banger of a match. I had a bunch of fun. Hopefully you guys did too. I do hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your days and life, and stay safe in this crazy world. Peace out, y'all.